Don't be fooled. This family photo is a deadly warning. I'd now like to introduce you to two sisters, Christine Vance and Rebecca Vance, who often went by the name Becky. These two sisters were absolutely inseparable. The government's response to the COVID pandemic greatly affected the lives of the Vance sisters. And Becky in particular began to go down the rabbit hole of conspiracy theories. And I find her increase in internet activity kind of ironic because of the way that Becky handled her son Talon's privileges with the internet. Becky herself was spending a lot of time on social media, but she was firm about keeping Talon away from it. She didn't allow him to have any accounts, he didn't have a cell phone, and she tightly controlled his internet access. By early 2021, when schools in Colorado Springs finally reopened for in-person learning, Becky made a surprising choice. Instead of sending Talon back to school, she decided to keep him isolated at home, continuing with remote learning, even as life around them was beginning to open back up. Meanwhile, Becky grew more and more paranoid, and eventually she made the surprising decision to just quit her job. This left her with even more time on her hands to sit on the internet and dive deeper into the world of conspiracy theories. Towards the end of 2021, Christine Vance sent a text to her stepsister Trevilla that said this, quote, "You would never guess what Becky wants to do. She wants to live off the grid." Becky was dead serious. She meant business. And she wanted Christine and her son Talon to come with her. The group drove away, leaving Colorado Springs behind, venturing deep into the rugged and unforgiving Rocky Mountains. This would be the place that they chose to disappear from the world. Despite their poorly chosen gear, the family did manage to scrape by for the first couple months. The Vance's car was soon towed out of the wilderness just as winter was finally settling in. Nobody knew what had happened to the Vance family until the following July, when a chilling discovery brought the entire story to light. It was on July 9th, 2023, that the father I mentioned at the very start of this video stumbled upon the horror that was the Vance campsite. His eyes locked in on the shocking sight of Talon's mummified body curled into the fetal position on the ground. When they unzipped the tent, they found the mummified remains of both Becky and Christine.